Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Today, we're going to build an e-bike. I received this e-bike complimentary from HOVSCO e-bike company, and they've sent me products in the past, and I like their products very much. This is a 20-inch moped-style e-bike we're going to build. It has 20-inch tires that are 4 inches wide. They're the big fat tire. It has a top speed they claim is 32 miles an hour if you unlock the little computer. It comes stock as a class 2, as most e-bikes do because of the laws where they go, 18 to 22 miles an hour. And we're going to talk about speed and do you really need to go that fast on an e-bike. Since I've had about 5 of them, I can tell you you don't. I can tell you that most of the time you're going to be in pedal assist 3 if you're riding on sidewalks or where pedestrians are and there's bumps on the sidewalk and things. That speed is fine. If you're in a bike lane, you're able to really want to cover some ground, you're going to use it for a commuter, and you get the proper attire on and everything, then maybe yes, you want to have a little higher speed. But right now, let's get it unboxed. Let's take a look at it. It comes exactly like you see here in the box. I just took the top off, and we're going to unwrap everything. Everything comes extremely well packaged. There's hardly any chance at all you'll have any damage or scratches or anything that you receive from HOVSCO. This is a 48-volt battery with a 15 amp hour strength. They're claiming you can get 65 miles range using pedaling assisting. Throttle only, you will get less than that. And you get some keys here. The battery is removable, so you can take it in your apartment or your home and charge it. You don't have to bring the whole bike in. That's very nice. I got the 2 keys right here, and we're going to show you everything about it. Also, this is a moped style with a seat on it that is like a banana seat, so it doesn't go up and down. So ideally, you would want to be between 5'2" and 6'2" to be comfortable on this. It's got a 7-speed Shimano gearing system on it. It has a 750 watt, capable of 1500 watt hub motor. And we're going to talk about if it is a torque sensor motor or if it is a cadence motor. I believe it's a cadence motor. I'll verify that when I ride it for the first time. I prefer cadence motors over torque sensor. Torque sensor, you have to keep pedaling to get the motor to work. And if you run out of strength of pedaling really fast, you're not going to go very fast. Where a cadence motor, all you have to do is just barely revolve, rotate the pedals around. You don't have to really get into it. So if you're looking for more exercise, this is not really, an e-bike is not an exercise bike anyway. But this one requires no effort to get to move if it's a cadence motor. So let me cut this open. We'll take a look at it, put it together. I'll show you the tools that are required, and we'll make another video test driving it and checking it out in different terrains and stuff. I'm in South Florida. I don't have any big hills here to pull like some of the other YouTubers that have received this from HOVSCO. This is the HOVSCO GTRS, or the HOV, H-O-V, GTRS. So it's a GTRS model, moped style. So let's get it open. So I'll be getting my scissors now to start cutting all these zip ties off. Here's the seat. We'll place that over here on the side, upside down in the plastic. And the battery is already on the bike. This one has turn signals, brake lights, a headlight. It's pretty cool, motorcycle style. Like I say, packaged very well, very well. This was what I discovered when I received my very first one from them. Took forever to get the packaging off. I got a runaway piece of packaging. It's kind of windy today. Okay, so there's our rear rack you can mount a bag on and stuff. And the tail light with the turn signals. I believe it does have turn signals. Nice solid feeling rack, well painted. So you just come up like that and bring it to the side, and there's your battery. Doing a test on it. Shows the battery, a little light there. Nice looking battery, 48 volts, 15 amp hours. Right there, take that off. It's already inflated very nicely. That's going to be able to go over some sand and any kind of off-roading grass and stuff very easily. All right, everybody, welcome back to the video and the continuation of assembling the HOVSCO GTRS, the HOVGTRS. And it's quite simple, actually. Let me come around over here. I'll show you. The front tire is about it, and that front fender. Pretty intuitive, and also instructions with step-by-step, making it easy for you right there. The handlebar assembly was very simple too. The only thing you need to know about this particular model that a few people have made the mistake of, except one person on YouTube pointed it out. If you just read the instructions, it actually tells you to do that. When you remove the riser, this is the riser, you take this little rubber grommet off, and there's a hex screw in there. You remove it, and you turn this around upside down, or 180. Otherwise, the way it comes shipped, for whatever reason, maybe for packaging, it is the other way around. And when you put the handlebars on, the lower part of the handlebars wants to hit these rubber pieces on the top of the frame. So just remember, when you get ready to put the handlebars on, pop this little thing out here, remove that screw, flip it over upside down, take your plate with you, put it on this side, and tighten it down. And then tighten these two down to keep the handlebars this way, and then just adjust them the way you like towards the seat with these here. And we're going to continue with the headlight assembly and the seat, and we'll be right back with you. Okay, here we go with the headlight assembly. It comes well packaged in its own box. In the packaging, this is a motorcycle style headlight. It's a LED, and they give you a tool set also. There's a wire here. It's just plug and play. That'll go right up in here on the top of the handlebars. I'll show you that in a moment. This is a 14-inch nut here that you just remove like that. Loosen them up, take them off, just like that. Place that one down. Let's remove the other one. It's a nice looking headlight. I'll show it to you again in a moment. If you have your own tools or a cordless drill, make some of this a little quicker. Not really necessary. I have one sitting here. Okay. Now, take a look at this. Take a look at this. I'll show you. Take the whole screw. The rubber's kind of molded to that washer on the nut, the bolt, I should say. It's got a little, all the bolts and screws all have a little blue Loctite on them too. HOVSCO is really a pretty good product. This little scooter right here, I'll be providing a link as to the price and maybe a discount you can get. Use my link. There you go. That's what it looks like. See? Just tight enough with these rubber bushings here. You don't want to squeeze them out to absorb the shock, and you can adjust the light. That's good right about there. And now we take this wire, I'll show you, and it simply connects into this red one here. Probably come behind everything and put it in like that. So let's get another little look at it right here. I think the seat's going to be next. The front fender's sharp. It looks pretty rad with the fenders off too, but fenders are going to help you out with wet weather and things. The battery's got the name on it. Wait till that goes on. I got the handlebars where I like them. Everything was tight. Everything here, all the gear shifter and stuff, you can loosen them and adjust them if you need to. This was the only thing that was loose, and that's the controller. And it was kind of upright. I wanted to face it towards me so I can see it, so I can tell my speed and everything. So let's get back to the rack. There's a rear rack and a seat. All right, actually the next step is our pedals. Quite simple. You take a 15-inch wrench, 15 millimeter I should say. The pedals are marked left and right. Spare bolts and screws, look at that. A whole bunch of spares in every single bolt and screw the bike has. Isn't that something? They really take care of you there at HOVSCO. So let's take our pedals here. They're marked left and right. Tear them right out. Got reflectors on them. Really nice. They screw right in, and then you tighten them with this wrench I have. Here's the left. The left side is the left side. The right side is when you're sitting on the bike, the side that the chain is on. So we're going to take this left, right there, marked left, thread it right on there. They give you these little threads right here to use your fingers to start it. Then there's a little flat spot to put the wrench on. Very nice. And these reflectors are nice. We'll remove this left sticker. We don't need no stickers now. There we go. Get that little bit of glue off. Make it nice and perfect. Not a mark on the bike. Absolutely perfect. Put it right on. All the way. Beautiful. Really nice. There you go. Now the right side. Chain looks nice. Okay, we're almost there. Ah, got it good. How about those raised white letter tires? Man, that's sharp. This bike's coming together. Battery's fully charged. Okay, let's see what's next. All right, before we put it together, I wanted to show you. This is the plug right here, color matched, that goes to the plug back there. I believe there's turn signals too. There's definitely brake lights and a running light. And that's a very heavy, well-made, nice little rack. Probably put a bag on and stuff. Go down to the store. It's even got a rear license plate bracket. I like this. I'm going to get a customized novelty tag that's going to fit this on Amazon and put something on there. The name of the bike or crush it or something like that. Look at the seat. This really nice seat comes wrapped in this little spongy thing here. Really nice packaging. And there's our beautiful seat. Very lightweight, nice and cushiony. And we're just going to get these bolts and screws out of here. Place this on just like this. it looks like. And then the rack will go behind it. And we're going to have us a little moped motorcycle looking e-bike. All right, let's get you on in here. We've installed the rear luggage rack, if you want to call it, with the tail light. We haven't plugged it in yet. And I'm going to tighten these screws up right here. They have self-locking nuts on the other side. Get those in there a little bit like that. And we'll do these over here now. All right, we're going to snug those up with the proper tool, the Allen wrench, a hex nut wrench, whatever it's called they give you. I want to make sure that the seat lines up with these holes here. So I'm going to place this like that. And let's see if see, they're just a little off. I'm going to have to loosen that and get them to go in there. Looks like it needs to come down a little bit. I don't know how because it's already set in its ways, but I'll just loosen them and put the seat on. Here. Oh, there we go. Now we can tighten everything up and the bolts underneath. There she is. All right, everybody, for the final touches, we're going to install the battery and turn the bike on and see if it works. Battery's fully charged. I'm going to take the key out, place the battery gently in here, and then up, and then slide down. And then, see, you can take the battery out by just lifting up. But we're going to lock it. That way nobody can steal the battery. There you go. Now it's not going anywhere. There is a off and on switch over here on the battery so that if you don't get the bike on, check for your off and on switch right over here next to your charging port. Let me turn this around. All 70 pounds of it in its glory. Show you what we got here. And let's make sure the battery is on. Close a little charging port up. And we're going to turn the, bring you over here and show you what I got. Okay, here is our GTRS, our HOVGTRS with a 7-speed Shimano gearbox there. And there is a derailleur guard that is over there. And the instructions explicitly say they highly recommend you go to a bike shop and have that put on because they have to remove this bolt and that takes off the motor and the gearbox there and all of that to put that right behind that. It's probably not that difficult, but I'm not going to put it on. I will go to a bike shop maybe and have someone throw that on for me. I'm sure they're not going to charge much to do that. It's got the rear shock absorber, the front shock absorbers. We got the headlight, the HOVSCO battery that's 48 volts, 15 amp hours, front and rear fenders, reflective pedals, very nice looking chain, a solid seat with a rack that you can lift up the bike. And here is our gearbox changer. I've got the plastic still on there and this too. All right, this is the power button right there. Since I put my glasses on, I can see. We're in pedal assist 0. And right here, you just hit plus, and that changes to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And with pedal assist 5, we can then give it some throttle here, and the bike will go. We're going to back it down to, on the minus here, to 1 and give it a try. Let me put my phone holder on my chest. This is a cadence motor, meaning all we have to do is slightly pedal, and it will give us all the power the bike is available to give you, depending on the pedal assist mode you're in. When I get a little closer, see that stops blinking. That's just because my camera is making it do that. So you have a trip odometer, miles per hour, and pedal assist. It's blue. That is color. Let me go ahead and take this off. How beautiful, huh? No, let's leave it on. And then there are, here's the headlight. Let's try that. It says headlight is on right there. Let's take a look at it. The kickstand is down. All right, let's get on this here moped GTRS HOVSCO e-bike and give it a try. And tonight I will figure out the lights and the headlight, the tail lights and the turn signals and everything. Move my chair out of the way. I'm on. I'm going to go ahead and turn the headlight on. There's the little icon. Now, you can start pedaling, but I'm going to use the throttle. Here we go. You can see what I'm doing. Here's the throttle. Yeah, there it goes. And this is speed 1. And the maximum speed is 8 miles an hour. I've got it full speed. And I'm going to demonstrate to you what a cadence motor does. Should have worn my microphone, I suppose. Now, see, I'm not pedaling at all. A cadence motor is 8 miles an hour. I take the throttle off and I just start pedaling. And look, it goes 8 miles an hour. No matter how fast or little I pedal, it goes 8 miles an hour because I'm in pedal assist 1. Now let's go ahead and bump it up to pedal assist 2. Let's go in here, private property. And just as soon as I start pedaling and moving the gears, the bike takes off. And this is a fine speed for riding down the sidewalk or where people are, shopping centers. But let me go ahead and change it to pedal assist 2. I've got the plastic on there so it's hard to see. All right, now I'm pedaling, and look. All I have to do is pedal a little bit. Try not to get on this guy. Oh, this is awesome. This is so smooth, these big fat tires. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and click it on up to another gear here. Oh yeah, it picked up speed. Another gear. Take it all the way to 7. And then shift back down. All right, 9 miles an hour, that's all I get. Let's go back over here and do this again. Let me just do throttle only. Try these brakes out. These are hydraulic disc brakes. Let's go on down here. I'm in pedal assist 2. I got 13 miles an hour. All right, let's take it up to pedal assist 3. Gotta get myself a mirror. Now I haven't unlocked this. Let me pedal. Oh, I love the cadence motor. All I gotta do is barely pedal, look. All I gotta do is barely pedal and the bike motor is going to give me all it's got. Those torque sensor motors, you gotta pedal hard all the time. You're tired in about 30 seconds and then you got no more power. This is gonna give me all the power I want by just pedaling, just turning it. This thing is trying to give me all it's got. but I'm only in mode 3. So let's go ahead and put it in mode 4. Shift down a little bit so I have a harder gear to. Now we got in 7th gear. This is the toughest pedaling. I've got 16 miles an hour. I'm not even in class 3 yet. I haven't unlocked it. We have to do that with the app. Now let's go, and we're only in 3, right? No, I'm in 4. Let's go to pedal assist 5. Now this is all the speed she's got from the factory with pedal assist 5. Look at that. I'm flying at 21 miles an hour. That's as fast as I need to go. Now I'll go throttle only. (20, 21, 20, 21 miles an hour. Let's see if we got some brakes here. Really good. Just bring it on around. Give it a little throttle. I'll show you. Give it a little throttle, my thumb there. Some people say it's kind of weird to have it on the left. I'm a lefty, so it doesn't bother me. I'm going to put my microphone on. Don't worry, you won't have this wind noise in the next video. Look at that. 21 miles an hour. You got to wear goggles. Your eyes will be watering. Oh, this is fun. And look, if I don't want to throttle it and just pedal, all I have to do is barely move my legs. And look at that. The battery lasts longer, and I'm pulling, if I pedal a little bit harder there, it gives me more power for sure. But all I have to do is just lightly pedal, and I get plenty of power against the wind and everything. Man, this makes bike riding so much more fun on a windy day. It's not necessarily for exercise. This is for getting around. And if you don't want to move your legs at all, just take this throttle right here and push it down. Now let's go back to 3. I always thought 3 was good on all my previous e-bikes. So I'm going to pedal now. And it's really a great speed. Let me see here. Just shift down a little bit. That's giving me too much exercise. Here we go. So I'm in 6th gear and I'm pedaling, and it's like I got bionic legs, and the bike is pulling me right along. I can deflate these tires to ride in the sand, and I can go over at the beach and everything. There might be a little bit too much air on them right now. That's the way they came from the factory. Doing like 11 miles an hour. Doesn't sound fast. Well, let me tell you, I'm not even having to work at this, and I'm just cruising. Now look here, I just want to use the throttle. This thing's got plenty of battery to last you as long as you want to sit on it to go somewhere without having to use the pedals at all. Cruising through the hood. Let me show you guys where I'm going. I know you don't want to see the sky. Coming on through the hood here. It's got a little cadence motor sound, and then the tires are pretty quiet actually. Check that out. You check this out. Spin this thing right around. 20-inch. This is pickleball. Oh my gosh. I have pickleball here where I live. Never even knew it. And there's 2 courts. Oh man, I'm getting a pickleball racket and some balls. And I'm all over the place with this thing already. I'm everywhere in no time. The GTRS by HOVSCO. It's got a 750 watt hub motor with a maximum of 1500 watts when you unlock it. About 20 miles an hour out of the box and 32 miles an hour if you unlock it with this, put in a certain combo. You use the app with your phone, press a couple of buttons, put in the secret code, and let's take a look at it. Let's do a little walk around over here. Oh man, this is like a little motorcycle. It really looks cool. We'll get off of it over here and take a little walk around. Do a little walk around right here. All right, you just throw your kickstand down. It's right behind your foot there. Nice and solid. And let's just take a look at it. The HOVSCO GTRS. Got the headlight on. I love the spokeless mag wheels. No adjustments there. Looks like a gas tank there, that battery. Got the mono shock there underneath the suspension. Check out those raised white letter. Fat tire, baby, fat tire. Fenders to keep the slop off of you. There is turn signals and brake lights. I'm going to show you tonight. And like I say, you can remove the battery so nobody can steal it. You can lock it on there. It's got this LED headlight in the front. Pretty sporty. Very nice. All right, guys, we'll get you the next video tomorrow. We'll unlock it. We'll get the light demonstration going on. Give you more of a tutorial on the control panel here. I'll take that off, of course. And we'll get it, the tire pressure down. We'll take it over to the beach. We'll get it some different places. Look for a lot more videos coming. We're going to crush this thing.